just had a dream that I was going to do some summer job that was similar to one I have done in the past with a environmental group with composting and recycling at public events. This one was the same group, only a few of the same people though in particular, but then in addition to that, some other people that I know through other current jobs were working there. So it was a bright summer day. We walked into the building and had to sign in at a front desk. Then I walked with the other people to a classroom where we then had to do another initial meetup. And I said to the one friend, "You've done this event before, right? I've only done that other one." And she said, "Yeah, it's pretty much the same." We got in to, it was a classroom. We were having our meetup, and we all sat down in standard classroom chairs with the little desk platforms built into them. And we were trying to get ready, but there was this one person who kept saying, "I am so sad. I am really sad." And we kept trying to, offer help and at least ask what we could do and what was wrong, and she wouldn't tell us. And we would suggest, "Well, do you just want to go home? Can we send you home?" But she wouldn't for some reason. And she kept saying things about the Bible and sometimes someone would try to offer her a solution, but she would say "No, that's not in the Bible." But all they would only be saying something like, "Do you want to go home?" And it was strange and it was frustrating because it was taking everyone's attention and no one could get the project started, the work for the day. It was odd. And then I realized out of nowhere that I had my foot up on the desk next to me. It was kind of being stuck there, pinned down, because everyone was standing around it, talking to this person, but they're kind of in the way and inadvertently pinning my foot down. And then I realized that I had no shirt on. And I looked around and saw that everyone else did, and that was strange. So I walked over and I picked up this shirt that happened to be one that I had in 5th grade that my brother gave me that was from Germany. And it had something to do with soccer. It was gray. T-shirt. I put it on, and then I was so annoyed by the whole situation that I just left. And then I was walking, and it was a beautiful summer day. And I found myself in my childhood backyard, and it was much more full of lush green life and awesomeness than it ever had been. And I saw these 4 boys who were supposed to be something kind of like Boy Scouts, but not really. They didn't look like that. They were just supposed to be some sort of group that did gardening and stuff out there. And whatever they were doing, it looked awesome. Just gardens and little primitive structures they were building in these trees that had never been there before. And I walked by and I said, "Cool." But the one heard And he thought I was making fun of him when I said that. Thought I was being sarcastic for some reason. And he threw some kind of ball in my direction and got really defensive because he thought I was going to come cause trouble. But then I just threw it back. It was just like a playground sort of ball. And I said, no, I'm serious. I think what you're doing is really cool.